Good day today. It's probably one of our best days. Great focus. Just really shows our maturity. These guys continue to impress me. Obviously, very grateful to Bo for his time he spent here. He means a lot to me, and we wish him the best in his new job. And that's obviously all I can say about it. It's a personal matter. So, any questions from that?
Yeah, not talking about the specifics, but just how hard is it to say goodbye to a coach who's also a son?
Well, I'm not saying goodbye to him. He's my son. So I'll see him every day. He's going to be right here, and he's got a new opportunity, and it's an exciting opportunity for him. And so I'll see him every day. So it's not like it's going to be up. It's not like I'm getting rid of him or anything.
What is the new job that he has?
I'm going to keep that. Let him deal with that. Obviously, he doesn't want to bring a lot of attention to that, and let you guys figure that out. You probably can figure that out on your own. Probably won't be very hard.
Todd, how about Josh taking over as the running back?
Really one of the things that our program's about. Josh's dad and I go way back. We were competitors in Texas high school football, and I love hiring people that believe in what we believe in, and good Lord has ways of opening doors for people, and Josh is ready for that opportunity, and one of the finest young coaches we've had since I've been here, and so he'll move into working with the tight ends and the three backs. Coach Norvell and Chip will kind of team with the running backs, and we have a lot of two-back sets and things like that, and then obviously Taylor will do a lot more, him and Mike, with the quarterback. So we'll obviously, Kenny Dillingham's another young man that from right here, local coach, high school coach from Chaparral that has got unbelievable promise. He'll move on to the field and help work with the running backs and receivers as well.
Is it tough to make that transition, a week and a half out from the first game?
Oh, not at all.
What was your running backs? What was your message? Todd, what was your message to the running back group?
I'll let that be between us and them. I mean, obviously, our program's about relationships, and we love each other, and we want the best for each other. It's the same talk I gave the receivers when Jalen decided to go to the draft. And the same talk. I mean, we want the best for people, and obviously, our priorities are faith, family, and football. And so sometimes those first two have to be put first.
What's the adjustment like for players, do you think?
I think it's the best day we've had. So that's be with the adjustment. Players are very resilient. Old men probably aren't. So I'm the only one that it probably affects the most, because obviously it's very personal to me.
So when you see a tweet from Rudy Carpenter, the ex-ASU QB, saying it's not good for coaches to be dating student athletes, how does that make you feel?
I don't pay attention to any stuff like that.
Todd, what concerns you most?
I'm glad I don't read it.
What concerns you most about Texas A&M as you look forward to that game next week?
Twitter and what people are saying on Twitter. The biggest thing that concerns me, obviously, I know, very familiar with that school. It's going to be a packed house, very hostile environment on the road for us, and obviously their explosiveness. They're one of the most explosive, offenses in the SEC and in the country, and obviously have great personnel. So that's the biggest thing in special teams and on their offense is their explosiveness. And then the big thing for us is just not turning the football over. So the biggest thing that's concerning is their explosiveness. But we're also pretty explosive ourselves. So I'm not a guy who really worries a lot about stuff. It's all going to be about matchups, and it's all going to be about this year's team. And so the key is don't do too much. Don't beat yourself by turning the ball over to having a bunch of penalties. It's usually the team that beats itself. Two very, very evenly matched teams are going to go at it in a very, very, everybody in college football is going to have their eyes on that, and that makes it really fun. Just do your job, do it better than anybody else in the country, will be all right.
One of your main goals for the offense was improve short yardage situations. How much does a guy like Nick Ralston, true freshman and all, help you to achieve that goal?
I think Nick's is going to be a good one. Obviously he's got to continue to learn and get some experience under his belt. So there's going to be guys like Nick. There's guys like JoJo. Kareem Orr is a guy that, man, he just gets better and better and better every day. And once he figures it out, he'll be a really tough guy to keep out of the starting lineup. That's how impressed I am with him. So those guys are going to have to get experience, and there's no substitute for experience. And some of the complexities of what we do, because if they'd have came here 3 years ago, it would have been easier to make that transition because we're not going into our 4th year. So it's hard to take the 4th year and go back and water it down to help somebody start. So it becomes harder and harder and harder to play in our system as a young player. So those guys are going to have to learn on the move, but it's a good thing we're not depending on a whole bunch of young guys. But we got this freshman class really talented, so it's been fun to work with them.